How's everybody doing? My name is Echo, and you have been requesting for me to review the World Crafter add-on. This is created by Causeway Digital. Let's see how this compares to World Builder. This one is priced at 990 Minecraft coins. That's £4.99. It's roughly $6. This add-on is designed to help you with your building experience. Whether you're doing this on a small or larger scale, these tools will help you terraform, build, crush, and flatten your land. Before we get into this, what I usually do with my add-on reviews is set up the world, learn the add-on, and relay it to you. So I've decided in today's video, I'm going to learn this add-on side by side with you to see how complicated or non-complicated this add-on actually is. Once you have the add-on installed in a new or pre-existing world, you'll be given the instructions. Now it says use to view instructions for each of the tools in World Crafter. So what you need to do is open up this book and all of the available tools are right here. But what I want to do is to see if these tools are craftable in survival. So let's start with the basic one. At the top, we have the sphere tool. So let's go ahead and open this. Let's type in sphere. I don't think these are craftable in survival. Let's get started with the tools available. The first one I'm interested in is the sphere tool. When you tap on this, it explains everything you need to know. The sphere tool allows you to place blocks in a sphere shape. You can set the radius and block type in the settings menu. You can open the settings menu by either sneaking while holding the tool or using the settings tool. This tool cannot be crafted. There we go. The only way to get this is from the creative menu or via the button below while in creative mode. So if we tap on this, you'll then be given this. And particles are going to pop up. Now above my hotbar, it says sphere tool used to paint a sphere. Current block selected is stone. Current radius is 5. So let's go ahead and place it around this tree, for example. And this instantly turns into stone. Well, obviously, you could change the size of this. In fact, let's see what happens if we place this on top of here. There you go. Okay. Okay. Pretty basic and easy to understand. Now, it says if you want to change this, you go ahead and crouch. By crouching, you're able to change the radius. So you could have this as small as 1, apparently. This is... Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me try something real quick. Aha. Okay. Most important thing, hit submit. And as you can see here, it's just going to make a really tiny one. Okay. Let's crouch one more time. We're going to go to the highest, which is 10. It's set as stone. If you wanted to do this as diamond ore, for example, I believe it has to be diamond_ore. Hit submit. Yes, it has changed above my hotbar. So let's go ahead and place this down. The bigger this is, the laggier it can become. The only thing I would like is there actually going to be more tools on offer in terms of shapes? It's just spheres. I would like squares and triangles and things like that. But let's crouch one more time with this tool in our hands. Let's do something completely random. Let's try cherry_log, for example. Seems like a random one to me. Let's get this one placed down. Looks pretty cool. There is no undo tool there, though, which could be a little bit of a pain if you made a mistake. Let's crouch one more time. I'm going to change the radius of this to 8, just for example. So I'm curious, though, like, the higher you go up, does this go up with you? Because I'm trying to catch the bottom of this. You know, where it's just, like, starting on one of those blocks? So can you hover this in the air? The answer is no. Let's place this here, for example. Anyway, it's really easy to understand. And that is one thing I do like about this. Straight away, just by crouching, it's really easy to change this stuff. I'm way too curious for my own good. Can you do this as water? Yes. Yes, you can. And as you can see, it's obviously taking out the blocks below, which realistically means you could change this to lava as well. Let's put this next to this one. The next tool in our list is going to be the paint tool. Now it says paint tool used to paint the ground. Current block set to stone. and radius is set to 5. I wish you could mix and match these. That might be an option a little bit later on. So this lets you simply just change blocks instantly. Okay, so what happens if we did this on like a side? It seems to be like a flat surface. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay, so I like that for terraforming. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really, really good. Let's crouch with this one. I want to do this on a bigger scale. I'm going to go powder_snow, hit submit. Here we go. So let's change this. Let's right click here. Oh, dude. I like how easy this one is to terraform. Definitely. Try it again. I'm pressing it, though. It does seem to be a little laggy from time to time. So I think generally working on a large scale is... It's probably not a good idea. I pressed that like 2 or 3 times. Let's change this then. We're going to do this as cobble, stone, hit submit. Let's change this one. Here we go. It's been changed. Yeah, it's a little bit of lag when you do it at a larger scale. So let's try 6, for example. I think it'll be a lot easier to work with a small... Yeah, you're probably best off working on a smaller scale. Oh, that's actually really cool. It just replaced the whole entire... Oh, that's cool. I've just turned this house into stone. Call me Medusa. Even the crops are being completely transformed. Netherite_block. Who doesn't want a netherite tree here? Yeah, that's actually really cool. Sorry, villagers, you have no house anymore, but you are very wealthy in netherite blocks. Let's see what's next. Next on our list is the grass tool. Can obviously be obtained by tapping on this, but also can be obtained via the settings button, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. So let's crouch with this one. This one has 3 separate options. You have radius, grass chance, and flower chance. Now, let's say you wanted to have more flowers and less grass. Let's say you wanted the radius to be about 8. Now, it says above my hotbar, it says current radius is 7, current grass chance modifier is 6, current flower chance is 14. So we should technically end up with more flowers. This could be real. I mean, I know we've overlapped this. Let's say you wanted to make the villages area a little bit prettier. I wish you could control which flowers were available, because on some occasions, you might not necessarily want things like ferns, or you might not want sunflowers. They should have categorized this like into tulips, flowers, grass-related things being grass, ferns, small ferns, things like that. But let's just do this. Let's go to a larger scale here. So if we crouch, we're going to do all of these incredibly high. We're then going to place this down. So it does it in like a sphere, which I guess is pretty cool. Let's do a little bit more here. Yeah, you can create your own flower plains with this. It makes me wonder, is the next tool an undo tool? Okay, so we have an option to delete. Does this delete our previous work? No, it deletes things in a sphere. So 2 downsides I have to this. I could be corrected a little bit later on, but no undo tool is killing me. And no option to change from a sphere is also killing me. Give me as many different options as possible. Can we like get rid of the water here? So this is not really deleting air or any of the blocks that we previously placed, such as water. I mean, there is a great way to delete terrain, I guess, right? You can get yourself all the way down. Now, this is really good for tunnel bores. All right, what I want to do here is get to this level, and then I guess we'll go in this direction. Yeah, so really easy to use. Even if you're underground, I like the fact that the item has these particles going on, and you can see them from a great distance too. Hold on 1 second. Let's crouch. Let's see if this causes lag on a bigger scale. So let's just like, yeah, it does. It does. I can confirm working with this tool on a level 10 is probably a no-go. And I'm using a pretty high-end computer, and I can feel the lag on this. So I feel like probably level 10 is to be avoided. I believe this one is the tree tool. Used to place a random tree at a location. Tree type set to all. Oh, so we're able to alter these. Okay. Now that's cool. Okay, so let's say we wanted to place down a tree here. It's jungle. It's still jungle. That time it's spruce. This time it's oak. This time it's cherry. But you can individualize these. That's cool. So you could... Oh, cherry one looks really, really good since I'm next to a cherry one. Okay, so let's say you wanted to have a little bit of life down here. Let's just get down. Crouch. We're going to change this to what would look really good down here. I'm going to say oak would probably be the best option. Now, I'm curious. Is every single tree going to be the same? Yes. Kinda? No? No? Are they different? No, they're different. Oh, okay. So that's something I really like, is they have considered with this. No valid block. So you can't just place this in the air. By the way, it has to be like on a block. But I like the fact that not every single tree is the exact same from my testing. They seem to be different. According to the book, the next tool available is going to be the Flatten tool. Let's gather this. This would be so useful for me in a world like this. So so far it's set to stone. Let's crouch and set this to grass. Hit submit. Let's have a little luck here. So I'm able to place these down here. Still stone. Let's try that again. Grass. Underscore block maybe then. Submit. There we go. Now it's been changed. That makes a little bit more sense. Now this is... Oh, that's pretty good. Again, in a sphere. This might well be the tool in order for me to fill this in. It would be pretty cool if this tool could snap into the locations that you've already done this. All right, well, it's good for stuff like this. So what happens if I do it against the wall over here? Oh, it just puts you like that, which means I'd have to crouch, change radius, and do layer above to delete. Let's hit submit. Let's try it against the wall. What does that do? How many layers does that provide me then? Oh, it deletes the layers above. Okay. So I would then have to stay at this level, I guess. It's a little bit laggy. I thought this was going to be like being able to just brush it along and do it that way. But this one, I'm not a big fan of how the flattening works. Like me standing here shouldn't push me underneath it or inside of it. Do you know what I mean? I think you should by default be far enough away for this to work. So yeah, unfortunately, not a big fan of the flattening tool. This is the replace tool. It says current block is searching for stone. Current block used for replacement is dirt. So let's change this. Let's change grass underscore block to, let's do diamond underscore block and hit submit. So that should replace grass with diamonds. There we go. Okay, so this one, am I able to hold it down? No, you still have to tap in order for this one to work, but it replaces it a lot easier. So let's try something else. I want to see if we can replace the powdered snow. I'm going to change powdered snow to grass underscore block here. Let's say you didn't like the powdered snow at this point. Let's do a replacement job here. So let's replace these ones. Yes. Here we go. So this is pretty cool. If you made a mistake, you can come back and do this. I feel like this tool is very similar to the one that we did check out. And in between this, though, it's not going to replace the oak or anything like that. So that's cool. I believe this tool is the noise tool. It says, use to paint noise onto blocks using Perlin noise. Block 1 is stone, block 2 is dirt. So this can create patterns, and this you can hold down. Oh, so one thing I'm going to say about this, and if the creator of this, please add more options here, because grass design paths could be so good with this. I wonder if coarse dirt is set into its own instance. It's not, so I would be able to do gravel and dirt. I wish more of these could be held as well. So let's change this from regular dirt. We'll do cobblestone, for example. Let's see. Okay, so you could have gravel and cobble. This is a fantastic idea, medieval style. But the problem, once again, is the pattern designs are all the same. So they're all spheres. And the problem, and the biggest problem I have, is only having 2 options. So let's go from, I don't know, let's go dirt. And we'll go stone, brick. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. I'm trying to, like, not overlap too much. Yeah. I couldn't even go back after I've done this and kind of blend them in again. So really cool tool. just needs more options. I believe the last tool we have here is going to be the area tool. Now, this also came with two separate things here. So let's read this. Use to access the area menu. This area includes tools like fill, hollow out, walls, and clone. So please set both corners first. Okay, so we'll do corner 1. Can we, like, go in the air and do corner 2? Ah, okay. This kind of explains why there's no other tool other than the sphere one. Okay, let's go to this. We can do walls. Okay, I like that. Enter the block you want to make. Let's do sandstone and hit submit. Oh, okay. All right, let's mess around with this a little bit more. We'll do one here. I'm going to see how big we can go on this. Like, how big is this? Corner 2. Let's go bigger. Corner 2. Let's go even bigger. All right, let's do area tool. We're going to do fill. We're going to do as diamond_block and hit submit. No? Use a tool to... Hold on. Why did that one not work? I generally think there might be some limitation on this. So let's do fill and do diamond_block and hit submit. Yes. So there is a limitation. It just doesn't actually tell you. Okay, so I want to go ahead and try this again. Left click verse. Let's go down here as right click. We're going to run that exact same command here. We'll do netherite this time. Netherite_block and hit submit. Yes, there is a limitation. So the one I was showing you there must have been too big. I want to see how cloning works. So let's tap there for corner 1. Let's come up here for corner 2. Let's open this and tap on clone. So it doesn't actually confirm. Okay, so we've cloned it now. Clone? Oh, it summoned like half the house? Wait, why? Why did it only summon half the house? Why is that like gone all the way up there? That's kind of weird. Okay, we'll try it one more time. There's clearly set 1. And up here is clearly set 2, right? You can clearly see the size. Tap, make clone. Okay, surely that's cloned it now. Come away. Clone. The clone definitely seems a little bit tedious. Make clone. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps chopping off the house. But there is a clone block. And the final tool is going to be your settings tool. So if you think you've messed up too much, go to the bottom and hit reset add-on. And everything will be set to normal. I know we've created chaos in today's video. So what are my opinions? I have 2 of them. I still think World Builder is better than this and way more advanced with way more options. That being said, I think this one is much easier to use compared to World Builder. If you just wanted a basic tool to replace blocks, build paths, and stuff like that, then I would definitely recommend this. I still think there needs to be a couple more options. Everything doesn't have to be sphere. That being said, it's still a really, really good add-on. And yes, I would recommend it.